It's important to get the most out of your mental health services. So, today you are going to complete the PEIS. PEIS stands for the Person Experiences Interview Survey. In a survey, you answer questions to share information about what is important to you. The PEIS was made in partnership with people with developmental disabilities and mental health experiences. They think it's important for people with disabilities to have a say in their own mental health services. The PEIS is a way for you to share what you think about your mental health providers and services over the past year. The information from the PEIS is used to improve mental health services. When you answer the questions today, you should think about the past year. What's today's date? Great. Now think about 1 year ago. What's that date? To help you remember things that happened during the past year, you can think about the last 4 seasons, your last birthday, and your favorite holidays. The PEIS asks about mental health providers and mental health services. When you answer the questions today, you should think about 3 types of mental health providers and services. Let's talk about each one. One type of provider is a prescriber. This might be a doctor, nurse, physician's assistant, or a psychiatrist. These are the people who prescribe the medication you need, and they check to see if your medication is helpful. In the past year, have you taken medication for your mental health or behavior? If yes, think about the person who provides that medication when you answer the questions today. The next type of provider is a therapist or counselor. They might meet with you alone, with a group, or with your family. They might talk to you about your thoughts and feelings, or help you learn and practice coping skills. In the past year, have you met with a therapist or counselor? If yes, think about that therapist or counselor when you answer the questions today. A crisis is when you are very upset and you need help right away. Examples of a crisis response team might be a crisis team, an emergency room, or someone at your doctor's or therapist's office. They help you when you have a mental health crisis, and they help you get support right away. In the past year, have you met with someone to help you during a crisis? If yes, think about them when you answer the questions today. Here is a list of mental health services and providers that you had over the last year. Pause the video to review this list. The PEIS is not a test, and there are no right or wrong answers. Again, you will answer questions about your mental health providers and mental health services over the past year. For each question, you will be able to pick one of 4 choices. Here is a picture showing the 4 choices. The choices are all that I want or need, some but not as much as I want or need, very little, and not at all. All questions are answered using these 4 choices. The color green and the checkmark and thumbs up symbols are matched with choices that mean your mental health providers and services are meeting your needs all or some of the time. The color red and the thumbs down or X symbols are matched with choices that mean that your mental health providers and services are only meeting your needs very little or not meeting your needs at all. All the responses are okay. Let's practice trying to use these choices. Think about an activity you like to do. What is it? Great! Now pause the video and practice using these choices to share how much you did that activity over the past year. If any questions are hard to understand, it's okay to ask for help. And remember, there are no right or wrong answers. What you really think is important. Thank you for sharing.